Herefordshire charities say they've seen a dramatic rise in young people asking for help because a member of their family is suffering from a serious health problem. During the last 4 months, Hope Support Services say the number of children aged 11 and older asking for support has rocketed by 140%. Some of the children who use their Ross-on-Wye drop-in centre have been explaining why they use the service.
It's quite insane what people have to go through. Hope makes people take their mind off what's happening instead of focusing on the bad things. Well, I try and make people happy, so if they're sad, they've just come from school, I just try make their day a bit better.
Yeah, the past few weeks I've had quite bad days and everyone's just helped me check that I was alright.
Some days just the worst, and I come here and everyone automatically notices that I'm not having a good day and they just sort of help me.
Toby, he's really helped. Sammy, especially Sammy, she has been there for me when I've really needed her. Thanks, Sammy. Thank you very much.
Before I moved into this local area, my dad was diagnosed with cancer due to smoking. Unfortunately, he passed away. My mum, she also was diagnosed with cancer. Really traumatising. When I've been sad or school or something like that, I come here and then it takes my mind off. I get to do some fun things. These guys, they just make my day.
So there's some children there who use the venue in Ross-on-Wye, which is run by Hope Support Services. We can talk to Clare Thomas now, who's the charity's chief executive. Morning, Clare.
Morning.
So you're saying that your demand has rocketed by 140%, which does seem like a lot. Why are you seeing this increase, do you think?
I think the need is increasing. 80% of the young people we work with have a family member diagnosed with cancer, and we know from Macmillan figures that the incidence of cancer is rising. I think they're saying 2.5 million people over the country will be diagnosed this year. So the need is increasing, but also we're working very hard to be able to reach the young people who might need our help. We're doing a lot of work in schools. We're doing a lot of work in our local communities to say, hey, we're here, we can help you.
So is it that, other services such as the NHS aren't providing those particular support services, so you're finding that the load passes on to you?
Yes, exactly. I mean, there are excellent bereavement charities in Herefordshire, Phoenix, Michael's, etc. But we're the only charity doing work from the moment of diagnosis. So those really traumatic years, from the moment of diagnosis, we're the only charity actually working with those young people during that time.
Claire, are you coping with the demand?
No, not really. I mean, our worker Sammy J, who you heard referred to on the clip with the young people, I mean, she's working, ridiculous hours. We really need to recruit more staff. And at the moment, we're struggling to find the money to do that. I'm just doing the budgets for next year, and we've got a huge gap that we need to find to be able to fund the people we've already got, but also to, fund the new staff we really need.
And where does the money come from? Is it all just donation?
Yes. We have wonderful support from our local communities. Our young people raise a lot of money themselves. We have youth management teams who have their own bank accounts and raise their own money for local services. We get money from grants and trusts and foundations, but yes, we have to find all our own money. So it's an awful lot of work, and it's one massive jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, we're robbing Peter to pay Paul a lot of the time.
Well, thanks for joining us this morning, and good luck with it all, because it does sound like your service is very much in demand. Clare Thomas there from Hope Support Services, Herefordshire. 140% rise in the number of kids using their support if their family has a health issue.